Edward Snowden versus Nassim Taleb. It's a celebrity boxing match that none of us asked for. In this corner, we've got Ed Snowden, a hero to many, who traded his anonymity to shed light on illegal US government spying. And in this corner, we've got Nassim Taleb, who seems to just keep embarrassing himself. I'm Skylar James, welcome back to the channel. What have these two said to each other, and what events are below the surface of this explosive confrontation? I follow both of these guys, and they're fun ones to watch from the sidelines. Now they're in a Twitter war, and watching them battle has been like watching a couple of 8-year-olds settle a schoolyard argument. Name-calling, selective responses, and tattletaling over swear words. What brought these two intellectuals to the breaking point? In short, I think it's the Bitcoin black paper. Forget Snowden's stated motives. Forget what he's saying publicly, why he's going after Taleb. I think Taleb's sudden 180 on crypto ruffled Snowden's feathers enough that he lashed out in an attempt to discredit Taleb. Just looking at Snowden's typical Twitter montage, tweets about hacking, privacy, ills by the government around the world, and even an anti-Kamala Harris meme. So why go out of your way to call out Taleb? Cyberbullying? That's a Trojan horse. I think you're just looking to reduce the guy's credibility by describing him as uncivil. Best I can tell, these two don't have much personal history prior to August of 21. You know, Taleb released his Bitcoin black paper earlier this summer to widespread criticism, including from yours truly. And if these are the best arguments you have against crypto, they are so easily rebutted. If you need a one-line summary of the Bitcoin black paper, it's that supposedly Bitcoin is worth zero today because there's a chance eventually it will be worth zero. I don't get it either. At the same time, Snowden has made no secret that he is pro-Bitcoin, except for the lack of privacy on the ledger. He's mentioned liking other coins, Zcash in particular. Hard to understand why Snowden, whose name and face is known literally to billions of people, would let his feathers get ruffled and take personal offense to the words of an obscure, overly complicated, and loud mathematician. But here we are. Snowden's first salvo was as a defender of the innocent. Going after Taleb for his supposed online bullying, Snowden posted screenshots of various Taleb tweets as examples of the professor's foul language and confrontational tone. But Taleb is kind of known for this. He regularly uses words that we wouldn't use with our mother and our grandmother. But Snowden's examples seemed cherry-picked. Snowden simply ran a Twitter search for any time Taleb uses a bad word. Then he threw those tweets into a JPEG, blacked out usernames and context of what Taleb was saying. Why? I can't get past this one. Why should a guy like Snowden, who made his name showing what the government is hiding, cherry-pick and obfuscate so much? The truth is not afraid of scrutiny. Nassim even posted up a similar JPEG mosaic of all the times he kindly thanked people on Twitter for pointing out his mistakes. This whole thing is a two-way street, remember? And what is Snowden even doing here? Why is he leaving his typical Twitter routine to call out Taleb? Unless, of course, this whole calling out a cyberbully thing is a guise. And it isn't the truth, and it can't stand up to scrutiny. And in fact, Snowden is no different than the other 16,000 trolls who have attacked him over the Bitcoin black paper. Snowden himself predicted his own behavior. Look at this tweet from May of 21. Snowden says, "The worst part of cryptocurrency transforming into dragon-level wealth is witnessing good people emotionally devolve into dragons themselves." You self-aware dragon, you. Yes, I think this whole Snowden-Taleb beef is a temper tantrum over the black paper disguised as calling out an online bully. Here's a brief history of Snowden and Bitcoin. He used it back in 2013 as part of his classified leak. He gets paid in crypto to discuss crypto at conferences. He sold an NFT for $5.4 million. And he talked about buying the crypto dip earlier this year. So Snowden is financially motivated to discredit the naysayers. The naysayer in this case being Taleb. In typical guerrilla warfare fashion, Snowden took a few shots at Taleb and disappeared back into the Twitter sphere, refusing to engage with the mathematician any longer. Taleb hates when people run from debates and is now on the mission to tweet that Snowden is a phony every single day. And he's publishing papers about how phony Snowden is. Talk about a couple of sensitive guys. Let's be real, Taleb would eat Snowden's lunch in a debate. It would be an all-star intellectual versus a little league bench warmer. Snowden is known for one thing, one moment of excellence. Taleb has a stable of incredible books under his belt and is considered by some to be one of the greatest philosophers alive today. If I were Snowden, I'd run from this fight too. So keep a bag of popcorn ready. We're just 1 or 2 tweets away from one of these overly sensitive gentlemen transforming back into a schoolyard warrior, or perhaps a dragon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.